Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Oracle. So I have a message. I pulled some cards this morning. I wanted to get a little bit more information, okay, about the messages. So I did some digging deeper, okay. I call in Archangel Michael, my ancestors and my spirit guides and my guardian angels, asking for. My cats always like to start something when I'm doing a video. Okay. To help protect the collective from any outside negative influences or energies. Okay. Batman. Look at Batman. Okay. So one thing I want to talk about is perception. Okay. So perception is really important that when we're watching, and I'm learning this as I go. Okay. So when you're watching these YouTube videos or you're watching different readers, you have to remember that everybody has their own perception, their own version of their truth, okay? And so when we tap into each other's energies, especially if you're subscribed, they're gonna pick up they're gonna be able to pick up on you, you're gonna be able to pick up on them, okay? We're all interconnected. So whatever somebody is putting out in the collective, you can in turn pick up what they're putting out, okay? And those can very easily come out in readings as well. So it's really important. I'm really understanding why it's really important to remain grounded, to remain clear, to remain focused and present, okay? And to, stay protected, okay? So just be mindful of so for me, I understand that my ancestors and spirit guides, when I'm needing clarity or some sort of guidance on something, they'll send me a message through somebody in my soul tribe who I've subscribed to. And it'll be something specific. It'll be some particular angel number that corresponds to something in my life, okay? So, and maybe that's what you need to do as well, okay? Don't read and watch every tarot reader, every oracle reader, okay? And just remember that everyone's perception, everyone's opinions is going to be different, okay? And so if that reader doesn't resonate with you, unsubscribe or find someone else, okay? So it's as simple as that. But we have to be mindful of our perception on things, okay? So if you don't like the way a reader reads, okay, then find someone, 229 on the clock. Find someone who reads the way, okay, that you need, okay? All right. But I pulled some Moonology cards, y'all. And all right, anyone, I had a hard time, y'all, returning things to sender, because I always felt that transmuting energy, if I'm sending more dark energy to something of darkness, well, that's just making it even darker. My intention was to send light, to bring the darkness into light, bring the awareness. But I realized that there are times and instances that you have to return the energy to sender, okay? So anybody who is sending any negative thoughts, negative opinions, spiritual attacks, whatever, okay, I return that to sender, asking Archangel Michael to create a barrier of protection around myself and the collective, okay, and this reading. You can sit over here. You sit over, not right there, but why you like the camera. You like the camera. That's all that is. You see this? He liked the camera too, apparently. Okay, y'all. So I got new moon in Virgo, okay, and so it's a time to give rather than take. And the next new moon in Virgo is the 27th of August 2022. Now this can pertain to you now, or just keep in reminder the 27th of August, okay? It's going to be a time to give rather than take. Okay, so around January 17th, if there was an issue that you were dealing with, a personal issue, is going to reach resolution during the full moon in Cancer, or you could be a Cancer, okay? So on the next full moon, all right, someone surrendered to the divine, or the divine is asking you to surrender, okay? The full moon is about physical, and I think my kitty is trying to block negative vibes, okay? Because he keeps sitting right in front of there. He liked the light, okay? So the full moon is about your physical and emotional body, okay? Being receptive to take in the light, okay? So be receptive to receive light, okay, during this next full moon, all right? Also, we have a solar eclipse on April 30th, okay? So expect positive change, or expect powerful change, okay? So whatever your mindset is, Make sure you get in the right mindset. You get grounded. You get very stable during this time, okay? Especially during the solar eclipse, okay? So 555. It was 505 when I said that, okay? So for someone here, it's going to be a time for healing, okay? The balsamic moon, okay? The balsamic moon is about stopping, resting, and reviewing, going within, communing within, okay? And the next balsamic moons, I'm going to give you a couple of dates, okay? These are going to be really good times to heal. April 26th to April 30th, May 26th to May 30th, June 24th to June 28th, July 24th to July 28th, August 22nd through August 27th, and September 21st through September 25th, okay? So this is going to be a time for healing, all right? Also, during the solar eclipse, and full moons are good times to release things that no longer serve you, okay? People, places, things, situations, okay? Also, during the first quarter moon, someone's commitment may be tested, okay, or your commitment may be tested now. Now, the next first quarter moon is going to be May 8th, June 7th, July 6th, August 5th, September 3rd, and October 2nd, okay? And for someone here, a new start is coming, okay? New moon, all right? New moon the next new moon is going to be April 30th during the solar eclipse, okay? Also, new moon in Cancer is going to be June 29th. It's going to be a good time to balance between home and career. Okay, so new moons are in Cancer is going to be June 29th. So finding a good balance between your family, finding a good balance between your career. Okay, just getting grounded emotionally, physically, and spiritually stable. Okay. So that was the messages that I got this morning. I wanted to get more in depth about. All right, so I'm going to pull some animal spirit guide cards for you all. All right, for the collective this morning. Y'all, this weather make me want to go back to bed, sleep. However, I gotta go work out, y'all. Man. Been slacking on my exercise. All right. All right, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, I ask you to come into this reading and to reveal to the collective what messages that they need to hear in order to help them navigate their spiritual journey. What do they need to hear to help them navigate their spiritual journey? What does the collective need to know or need to hear? Okay, so we said be peace, okay, dove spirit, number 21, life path 3, okay? So this is a time of peace. This is a time to find quiet. This is a time of meditation. This is a time of reflection. This is a time of going within, okay? For many of you, you're seeking some sort of solitude, or maybe you're in, excuse me, you're in need of some sort of solitude or in need of some sort of peace within, okay? Maybe your external environment is hostile, or maybe you have a lot of conflict surrounding you. Maybe you even work in some sort of environment where there's a lot of conflict. I'm sorry, y'all. I need some water. But yeah, someone here spirit or your ancestors are saying that you need to do something or find ways to bring more peace into your life, okay? Some sort of daily habit that will allow you to find a moment of peace, whether it's going out in nature and walking, whether it's practicing some sort of creative talent, journaling, painting, playing an instrument. What brings you peace? Okay, so spirit is saying be at peace right now. And as you bring peace into yourself and awareness into yourself, your environment will start to be structured around peace, okay? All right. So for many, or whoever is watching this, okay, now is a lucky time. Someone is, okay, whatever endeavors, whatever projects, whatever goals, okay, whatever that you are aspiring to do, okay, or building the confidence, the courage to do, now is a lucky time. So Spirit is saying we're in the age of Aquarius, okay, and we're moving this solar eclipse, you're moving at a time where things can happen very quickly. Your manifestations can come into being very quickly. So now is a lucky time to go after those goals, go after those visions, go after those dreams, whatever it is that you've been holding back, that you've been putting off, that you've been putting to the side, that you just kind of like, you know, oh, I'll get to it when I get to it. No, now is the time to go after that, okay? Whatever it is, now is a lucky time, okay? Okay. Be generous of spirit. So whatever, being generous, giving, okay, whether it's in time, donations, charity, support, okay, just a word, holding a door open for someone, helping someone cross the street. I know those are cliches, but even the simplest, kindest gesture, okay, can have such a ripple effect across time, okay? So be generous, but also remember to set healthy boundaries. All right, when we give too much, okay, when we overgive and we're not receiving in return what we are giving, that causes a resentment, and then that can internally cause a blockage within our chakras. 10:44 on the clock. Okay, but this is a time now. Remember, back in the moon messages, it said this is a time to give rather than to take. So for many of you, you're in a space where you have such an abundance that Spirit wants you to bless others, to give back to others, to share, okay? And abundance doesn't have to be money, y'all. That's what we don't, I want to stress across, okay? You may not have a dime to your name, but if you have somewhere to stay, if you have a job, if you have clothes to wear, if you have food to put on your feet, if you just manage to pay all your bills up, you're blessed, you're abundant, okay? And abundance isn't something that is in the future, okay? I have to continue to remind myself, abundance is something that you have now, okay? You are abundantly wealthy, you may be in abundance in health, okay? You may have abundance because you have a beautiful family, okay? So abundance can come in many shapes and forms. 11:44, okay, on the clock. Number 37, okay, breaks down to a 10. Completions, endings, new beginnings. Okay. As you are generous, so Spirit is generous. The universe is generous. All right. Take a leap of faith. Okay. So somebody is considering or pondering or wondering if they should go after something or if they should do something. Grasshopper Spirit is here. Lion Spirit is here. Okay. To give you, the Lion Spirit is here to give you courage. Okay. Confidence, to stand in your power, to have the strength, okay, to overcome any obstacles. All right. And the Grasshopper Spirit is here to tell you to take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Okay. 12:29 on the clock. Take that chance. The only thing holding you back is fear. And I have to even tell myself that fear is an illusion. We have to remind ourselves that, okay? Because even though we know these things, even though there's certain knowledge and wisdom that we carry within us, we still can get caught up in the 3D. We still can get caught up in anxiety and worry and fear and all of the things that, this 3D world creates for us to keep us stuck or stagnant in some sort of illusion, okay? So it's about reprogramming that subconscious, reprogramming that mind, and releasing old belief patterns. We can even condition ourselves with other people's beliefs when we're watching Oracle. Okay, we can start to believe things. 3:16 on the clock. Okay, we can start to believe things about ourselves because those are other people's projections. Okay, and remember, those are other people's perceptions as well of what the energy of how they read. Okay, so we have to be mindful not to take on that energy. That's why it's important for us to detox our mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so whatever, one of my mentors, she keeps saying, what are you training? What are you training? Then what are you training your mind? Okay, and so I'm like, it came out twice in two of her readings that was for me, and I was like, okay. So I like NCIS stuff. I like mysteries, and I like things like Blue Blood and shows that justice shows, right? And so I will watch a lot of that, and I'm just like, I'm starting to pick up on that creates our reality around us because we're reprogramming our mind, we're training our mind now, and those things start to reflect in our reality. So if you're watching the news a lot, you've got to take a break and realize that a lot of that can be fear propaganda based, agenda. And so what are you training your mind for? So I switched it to a different channel, okay? Or read a book, or go outdoors and meditate, or, do something other than continuously pouring outside influential information into it. Learn something instead of letting somebody teach like teach you from their perspective, okay? Learn something that's going to be useful for you to use in the future or right now, okay? So if there's some sort of business idea or aspiration or dream or something that you want to learn how to do, start watching videos regarding that, okay? If you're gonna, use social media, use the tools that we've been given in this 3D matrix, but use it to be helpful to yourself, not to create blockages for yourself. And sometimes a lot of the media can be distractions, okay? And they create blockages because then we get in this time loop, okay? I'm learning about time loops where we're just stuck in, we're stuck, okay? When we're regurgitating the same information and reprogramming our mind, okay, into something that we really don't, that's really not helping us. So program your mind with things that's going to help you become the best version of yourself. And I'm speaking because these are the things that I'm learning as I continually go through these deaths and rebirths, okay, in this journey, okay? These are things that I want to share with you all on my channel to help you. Okay, it's helping someone navigate their journey, okay? All right, overcome any obstacle. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the power inside of you to overcome Rhino spirit. All right, you have you can push through, you can knock over, you can go around, okay? No obstacle is too big for you, okay? Remember that. Your mind is the only thing that is holding you back, okay? Overcome any obstacle. Lay a solid foundation. All right. So some of you are in the process of laying a whole foundation. Okay. Whatever it is that you're building. Okay. Learn about it, research it, gather information, collect information, assess it. Okay. And put it into use. Okay. So laying a solid foundation could be based on your principles, your morals, your character. Okay. Your values, your beliefs. Okay. So this is, like I said, this is a time of healing. This is a time of reviewing and reflecting, okay? Because many of you want to let go of things that no longer serve you as you get ready to go through this change that's coming in through this solar eclipse. Many of you who are tapped into the energy are going to feel that shift, okay? 1727 when I said that, okay? Lay a solid foundation. When this solar eclipse happens, you're going to be able to feel the shift, and many of you are going to move into different timelines, okay? Many of what you've been working on is going to be manifesting. So take the time now to adjust. Adjustments are requirement. That was another card that came out. Adjustments are required at this time, okay, for you to realize what is working, what is not, okay, and how to move forward in a more positive, constructive way. Time for a beginner's mind. I just said that, learning, okay? So many of you are learning something new. You're taking on a new challenge, okay? We have many skills, okay? We have many skills. Many of us are starting all over in something completely brand new, a completely different endeavor, okay? So this is a time to have a fresh mind, okay? Be teachable, be open to learning, but be mindful of what you're allowing to be programmed into your mind. Ask your ancestors, your spirit guides, and your spirit team to guide you to the right people, the right information, the right places, and the situations that will help you on this journey, not impede you on this journey. And oftentimes we have to learn how to get out of our own way as well, okay? We can impede our own selves, okay? Based on past trauma, based on past experiences, based on past hurt, okay? All these things play a part in how we see ourselves currently, okay? So it's important when it said the balsamic moon, taking time to heal, we have to take the time to heal, to release those patterns, to release that pain, to release the things that no longer serve us so that we can step into our power, so that we can overcome obstacles, okay? So the more that we take time out, the more that and heal, okay, and recognize the aspects of ourselves that are no longer working, okay, we can lay a healthier foundation, okay, as we strip away the things that no longer serve us. Surrender now, okay? That was another card. Surrendering to that's the second card. Surrender now. Surrender to the divine moth spirit, okay? Number 39, number 48, number 6, number 50, and 30 could be significant for someone, okay? The moth spirit. So what is preventing you from surrendering to what is the divine creator? What is the universe? What is your higher self asking you to surrender, okay? What is he asking you to let go of, to give up? What burdens are you being asked to let go of, okay? What are you being asked to give over to God? Whomever it is that you serve, okay? Surrender your burdens, your problems, your challenges. Give them to God. Release them and ask them to be transmuted and healed, okay? When you go outside or you go however you choose to meditate, if it's listening to music, if it's dancing, if it's through paint, okay? However it is that you choose to communicate with the divine creator, because the divine creator comes in many forms, okay, right? He reaches us. The divine creator reaches us through many forms of divination, okay? So what are you being asked to surrender? So Spirit has a plan. Trust, okay? The miracles are endless. Koala Spirit, number 35, Life Path 8, okay? And 15. All right, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. So sit back, trust, and let the divine work, okay? Now is a lucky time. Some of you, your minds are going to be blown how Spirit is going to come through, change, and transform. This is a time of transformation, okay? And it's a lot of turmoil going on in the world right now. And so we have to be mindful how we play a part in that. We have to be 2134. We have to be mindful of our actions, our thoughts, okay? Consciously aware of what we're projecting, of what we're thinking, of what we're speaking, watching what we say and how we say it, okay? Even I too slip up and say things and realize that words are extremely powerful. What we put out into the universe, we also draw to us, okay? So the cow spirit, okay? The miracles are endless, okay? So Spirit wants to show you that miracles happen all the time, and Spirit wants you to be open to miracles, okay? Believe in the impossible. All right, be playful. Okay, this is the Sandpiper Spirit. So Spirit is asking someone here to be a bit more playful. Okay, go out and enjoy yourself, or whatever it is, smile more. Okay, whatever it is that brings you joy, makes you laugh. If it's watching a funny movie, or I don't know, you know, what brings joy and happiness, what makes you laugh, what gives you a cheerful persona, okay? Do more of that, okay? Make work fun. Make your life more fun. And this journey doesn't have to be so serious. And I'm guilty of that, okay? I'm a very serious person, and I think that's because of my military background, okay? I've been in a position where I had to be serious, all right? Or I've always been a serious person. I've always taken things, some people say I might take things too serious, okay? But I have to remind myself of that, to be more playful, okay? To enjoy life as it comes, all right? And look at things. Sometimes you do have to laugh. You have to find humor in your situation and be like, dang, yeah. That was funny, okay? So finding humor, 23:23 on the clock when I said that, finding humor, okay, in situations, okay, can make things a little bit easier to deal with, okay? Sometimes you gotta laugh things off, be like, dang, you know, that's funny, you know? So be more playful. Nothing is wasted, okay? So be mindful of, this is my vulture card, okay? So vultures come through and they clean the carcasses off, okay? Number 63, okay? Life path 9. So whatever that you have, okay, see if you can make use of it, okay? So don't just throw it away. See if it can be given to someone. See if it can be donated. See if, nothing is wasted, including food, okay? I got into the habit of I used to overcook a lot, and a lot of that food would go to waste because I was so used to Mom cooking a lot of food when we were little, and that was because I realized she had to feed us, right? And so I always overcook. And so now I'm learning to be conscious of how much I cook so that I won't waste it. And when I go to a restaurant, I do my best, y'all, to try and finish the plate, because I know that there's somebody who don't have a meal, okay? who don't have food to eat. And so, sorry, it just, with so much food in this world, to know that there are people out here starving and hungry, it hurts, okay? We could literally live off this planet and have all the food in abundance that we need to, and we shouldn't have to pay a dime for it, but we've monetized this beautiful creation that the divine creator gave to us, and we've monetized everything and made it impossible for people to even be able to feed themselves. And that frustrates me and that hurts. And we've got to change that. All right, but nothing is wasted. So be mindful of how much you're buying, how much you're storing, okay? Only take what you need, okay? Only use what you need, and what you can't see, if you can, someone else can make use of that, okay? Trust in divine detours. So sometimes life takes us in the different directions than what we anticipate for. I was not expecting for things to transpire the way they did, okay? But they did, all right? And so I'm realizing that it was for a reason, because there was a lot of healing that still needed to happen, okay? And for someone here, okay, there's a lot of healing that needs to happen within your life, okay? So trust in divine detours. Everything may not go according. Sometimes we can lay the best plans, okay? We can lay the best plans, and they can still go awry, because Spirit has something else in mind for us. 26:26 on the clock when I say that. But trust that where you end up is where you're supposed to be, okay? Where you're going, you'll get to where you're going. Nothing is ever denied to you. You'll get where you're going, okay? Just have faith. Spirit has a plan. Sometimes we veer off path, but that's because Spirit is trying to show us something, to get our attention, to sit us down, okay, to take the time that we need, okay, to do the healing work. This is what this journey is for. Sometimes we get removed from our path and set down because there are spiritual lessons that we need to learn, okay? We need to incorporate. There's illusions that we need to strip away. There's healing that needs to happen. So trust that where you are exactly where you are meant to be in your spiritual journey. Everyone's journey is going to look differently. Nobody is ahead of nobody. No one is behind anybody. 27:17 on the clock, 717 when I said that, okay? So trust that Spirit has your best interest, your best, your heart, your highest good, all right, in his mind or her mind, whoever this one flew out, okay? Understand that magic works through you. I tell you all that. I'll tell you guys this all the time. Okay, you create the world that you live in. Your beliefs create your reality, okay? And so the more trauma and the more gunk and the more blocks and obstacles and conditional thinking that you have inside of you, it externally, it creates the world that you are seeing, that you are living in. So that's what comes from stripping those illusions, stripping those obstacles, stripping away the people, places, things, situations that no longer serve us, okay? And then that you'll start to see the magic. As you grow healthier in mind, body, and spirit, you'll see the magic happening. The magic starts in the spiritual level. It starts energetically. It starts within you, okay? But you won't be able to see that as long as you have things clouding you on the inside, as long as you have things hurting you, as long as you have things blocking you, as long as you continue to hold on to things that are not healthy for you, okay? People that are not healthy for you, okay? That's the scarab beetle, 52, life path 7. We got 7 on the block, on the dock, okay? Bring your ideas to life. This is the electric eel spirit, okay? So your ideas come from within, and if you understand that God lives within you, okay, then you understand that these ideas are coming from the divine creator, okay? And so he or she, however you choose, I try to be unbiased as possible on my channel. It's coming, the unlimited ideas, what you're aspiring to do, what you're thinking about doing, is because those are ideas given to you from the divine, okay? And he wants to express that. He wants to express that through you, okay? And why? Because when it's coming from the divine spirit, it's guaranteed to be something beautiful, something magnificent, something extraordinary, okay? 29:39. And when you create and co-create with spirit, and you create this beautiful, and you bring these ideas to life, you understand and you know that the divine creator is going to get the credit. You know, that's how these miracles, that's how the miracles abound. That's because spirit gets to show up and show out. All right. Gotta brag. All right. That's the way that God gets to brag through us. He gives us these beautiful, wonderful ideas. And when we when we take that creativity that he has blessed us with and express it, and for the world to see, it makes the other world, it makes everyone else around you believe, okay? Believe in the impossible, okay? All right, but that's the message. Take the lead, okay? So Stag Spirit, the bottom of the deck, and this is going to be my last one before I close out, it's Stag Spirit. So someone here is a leader. Spirit is asking someone to step up to the plate, take charge, all right? And go for it, okay? Be the leader that you are being called to be, all right? And with that being said, y'all, peace, love, and light.